All right, so we have a gentle sequence ahead of us here. If you've got blocks, you may or may not want those. They're always just nice to have nearby, just in case. So we will get started on our backs today. And the shape that I'll invite you to take is kind of a crisscross ankle in your reclined butterfly. So to get you there, go ahead and come down to your back. And instead of bringing the soles of your feet together, just take the right ankle and just tuck it behind the left. Any shape that really feels good. It gives a little bit deeper intensity into the inner groin. And I'll take the arms overhead and just catch opposite elbows if that would feel okay. And if this shape does not feel good, then I'd invite you to take a shape that does, that allows you to just settle and not be overwhelmed by sensation. And when you find that shape, take a deep, full breath in. Open up your breath or your mouth. Exhale. Let that go. Another deep, full inhale. Fill up. Open up. Release. And just find a natural, easy rhythm to your breath, one that allows you to be here, to be settled. And then notice the sensations in the body, simply from a place of observation and awareness, not from a place of judgment. And take an inhale. As you exhale, just switch the position of your feet. So now left foot's behind right. Switch the hold of the arms overhead. And again, just let the body be open and settled. Notice one side of the body maybe felt completely different than the other, and that's okay. Meet the body in its entirety where it's at today. Breathe in. Exhale that out. And then reach down to the outside of the knees. Slowly guide the knees together. Just plant them flat on the ground, wide as your mat. Open your arms out to a T. And let your knees drop from side to side, maybe really slowly at first. And taking time to really press the top quad towards the ground as it falls over to the opposite side. And now land with a drop of the knees to the left. Look at your right hand as you do that. Inhale back through center. Let the knees fall to the left. Look at your left hand. Or let the knees fall to the right. Sorry, the opposite side. Inhale, draw back through center, hug the knees into your chest now. Rock along your spine, make big circles through the hips, through the ankles. Instead of just being stagnant here, find movement and motion. Now hug the right knee in, let your left leg go long. So again, instead of just hugging the knee straight up the middle, maybe it would feel better to let it drop slightly out to the side or maybe even slightly across the midline of the body. So just move. Can even release the hands and just let the leg move in big circles, maybe front to back, and just an exploration of the hip here. And now find a half happy baby on the right side. If it's too intense to reach up to the big toe or the foot, just catch behind your hamstring and just draw the knee to the outside of the ribs towards the ground. Notice if the left hip wants to pop up, maybe use your left hand to put a little bit of pressure on the left hip, keeping the hips square here. Breathe in. Exhale, release, send your right foot straight to the ceiling. Interlace your hands behind your hamstring. Point the right foot and then exhale, flex the ankle, draw the knee towards your chest. Inhale, press away, straighten the leg, and exhale, hug it in. So move the ankle as you bend and lengthen the leg. And now land at the top, maybe flex the ankles and just breathe into the right hamstring here. Take a breath in. As you exhale, rebend back through both knees, hug them back into your chest. And again, maybe those circles and just movement, just noticing the difference on the right and the left. And now send the right leg long, hug the left knee in. And again, it's just a time here to explore this left hip. You can keep the hands around the knee or not. Maybe it feels better to just move the knee while it's free. Maybe you need the support. And let's find our half happy baby on this side. So again, you can always catch the back of the hamstring instead of the big toe or the outer edge of the foot, but we do want the hips squared. So gentle pressure on the right hip with the right hand. Send the left foot to ceiling, point the toes, interlace your hands, exhale, hug it in as you flex the ankle, and just move a few rounds just like that. Then land with that left foot to ceiling, maybe even flex the ankle, hug it in. Breathe into the hamstring. Another breath here. As you exhale, hug both knees back into your chest. This time, just roll to your left side. Press yourself all the way up. We come to our tabletop from here. When you get to your tabletop, just move organically. So that can be little shimmies. It can be cat cows. And then flip your fingertips out to the outer edges of the mat and just rock the shoulders from side to side to stretch into the wrists. And flip your fingertips back to the tops of your knees. You can just rock front to back, or you can add some cat cows here for more sensation into the forearms and the wrists. Release. Flip the palms over, turn your fingertips towards the middle of the mat, and just bend in and out of the elbows to stretch the back side of your wrists here. Sit back to your heels, roll the wrists just a few times, let that go. Come back to your tabletop. Inhale, sweep right arm up and make some big circles. The hips can sit down and back as you do that, but just sweep the arm a few times to the back. Then switch directions a few times to the front. Take the right arm to sky, full breath. As you exhale, thread the needle, right ear, right cheek comes to the earth. Maybe that left arm reaches forward. You can slide the left foot back if you'd like as well, either keeping the toes on the ground or maybe just play with a little lift of the leg. Just for fun, if you fall out of it, you fall out of it. It's all good. Breathe in. And unwind. Take the right arm back to sky, full breath. And back to your tabletop. Left arm sweeps back and big circles here. Switch directions. And take the left arm to sky, full inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Again, that right hand can walk forward. Maybe the right foot walks back. Maybe you float the right foot. Maybe not. Take a breath. Unwind back to your tabletop. And just move, work through the shoulders after that. We'll make some big circles in the right hip. So keep a bend in the right knee and just circle a few times in one direction. Big lateral circles here. And then switch directions. Now this is a little bit tighter of a move here. So draw your right knee towards your nose, crisscross it in front of your left leg. So now I'm in crisscross legs. Send your hips down and back. Don't feel like the hips have to come all the way to the feet. We just want to get that really nice stretch on the outside of the right hip right now. Let the head be heavy. Inhale. As you exhale, we just pull that right knee out, step it all the way to the side, lateral stretch here. So now I've got my right foot planted and rock the hips from front to back. Walk the upper body in any direction that you want to walk it. So you don't have to just keep the hands centered. You can walk and find some lateral stretching here. And then maybe a half child's pose as the hips settle down and back. Or just a breath. Take an inhale. As you exhale, draw the shoulders back over your wrist. Just pivot that left knee, step the right foot behind you, modified side plank. Take your right fingers over your ear. Really find a deep arch through side body here. Breathe in. As you exhale, unwind, come back to your tabletop. And again, just organic movements just to release some of that work. And now left leg, big hip circles, one direction. Switch directions. And then as that knee draws towards nose, just crisscross it in front of the other leg. Then send your hips down and back. Think like child's pose, but you might feel a little bit deeper stretch on the outside of the hip with this crisscross shape. Draw forward, untuck that knee, step it out to the side for your lateral work. So again, you're just going to rock and maybe walk the hands one direction and then the other. And you can settle into your half child's pose if that would feel good, or just keep the hips up. Now draw the shoulders to stack, pivot that right knee just a little bit, step the left leg back, modified side plank, reach the left fingertips over your ear, let your head be heavy. Unwind back to your tabletop. Tuck the toes, press it up and back, downward facing dog, pedal it out. Take a breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands back to your feet, back edge of the mat, deep bend in the knees, find your ragdoll, grab opposite elbows, little sway of the body side to side. Release the fingertips, inhale, palms to shins, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, unravel, rise. Reach to sky, full breath. As you exhale, send your right arm behind you. Find a wide open twist. Left fingertips reach to the top of the rim. Look back at the right thumb as you do that. Really pressing open through the right shoulder. Take a breath. Now, as you unwind, wrap the right arm around your low back. Take your chin back to the front. Left hand comes to the top of the head. So my fingers are right above my right ear. Little neck stretch. Drop the left ear towards your left shoulder. So instead of crunching that right shoulder up, can you just drop it down your back? And breathe. Very gently unwind, sweep both arms up and overhead, cactus the arms here. Lift your chest, lift your chin, inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist to the left now. Look back over that left thumb. Really work that shoulder open. Breathe in. As you exhale, that left hand flips and just wraps around the low back. Chest, head comes forward. Right hand comes to the top of the head. Inhale. As you exhale, gently guide the right ear to the right shoulder. Again, drop the left shoulder down your back. Inhale, come back through center. Sweep the arms up and overhead. As you exhale, cactus your arms, lift your chin, lift your chest. Maybe the pelvis presses forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. On the exhale, walk it forward, high plank. Set your knees to the earth, lower your belly. Take your hands off the edges of your mat. Your feet can be a little bit wider here. Inhale, cobra roll up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Draw your hands back under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, knees down. Press yourself up and back, child's pose. Your knees can be tight. You can take some space there. Just stretch through the spine, through the shoulders. Take a breath. Exhale, press it up, downward facing dog. Just a couple breaths in this down dog. You can either be still or move. Breathe in. Exhale it out. And we'll move into deer from here. So you're just going to step your right leg, set it like halfway down, like you're coming into half pigeon, and then sit onto your right hip. So my legs are in a 90-90 Z-sit shape. Just sit tall for a moment. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, left hand comes to left thigh, right hand behind you. Take a twist, look back over the right shoulder. The left hip can come up. Inhale. As you exhale, walk it forward. Take a fold over the shin, over the knee. Breathe into the outer hip here. Inhale, slowly rise. Bring your hands behind you. Pick up the left leg. So keep a flex in the left ankle. Pick up the left leg and just begin to rotate it open. So you get this really nice distance in the hips. And then with control, set it to the other side. So now we're in deer with the left leg out front. And again, just sit for a moment. Now take your right hand to your left thigh, left hand behind you. Look back over that left shoulder. The twist through the spine here. Draw back through center. Exhale, fold over the front leg. Wherever the body wants to fold. So it might be more over your knee, more towards the center of the shin, maybe even over the foot. You can just play with different sensations and where you want to settle today. And inhale, slowly rise. The same thing, bring your hands behind you, flex that right ankle, and really slow with control, draw the knee up, take it all the way across. We'll just slide that back leg forward, plant your feet wide on the mat out front, bring your hands around your shins. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, round through the spine. Get some really deep cat-cow motion here. And then as you really spread those shoulders wide, gently roll all the way down to your back. Hug your knees back in. And then send your feet straight to the ceiling, arms by your side, and just let the legs settle here. Notice the tingling of the blood flow. Another inhale. As you exhale, hug knees back in. This time, bring your arms around your shins. Draw your nose to your knees, tight squeeze. And exhale, release, find Shavasana. Keep the feet wide here to allow the body to really settle, take up space. Palms are open. Easy breath. And on an inhale, bring awareness back into your body. Find tiny movements in fingers and toes and ankles and wrists. Maybe a full body stretch. And then hug one knee in and then the other, rocking a bit as you settle to one side or the other for just another breath or so. And use the strength of your arms to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center. You can close down the eyes or just gaze at your fingertips. Take a deep, full breath in when you arrive, all the way through your heart space and into the pit of your belly. Open up, exhale, let that go. And thank you so much for showing up for yourself and for one another today. The light within me recognizes and honors the light within each of you.